First dare come. One more. Push. Easy one. Not bad for me first day.
And there is Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, working the legs, building strength because he's going to need it. And let me counterpunch. First off, that was a lot of weight. Leg day sucks, but you can't skip it. And I appreciate him working the legs. I do wonder, though, where the whole his legs are gone narrative. That's because, to me, I think he has decent legs. I think, if anything, that should be strengthened is his legs. However, if he did have bad legs, that's the worst thing to do, you know, especially squats, which those aren't squats, but still, you know, those are real bad on your ligaments if you have, you know, or your joints, if you have issues with your legs. That's the last thing you want to do, you know, especially adding extra weight. But if you were going to work them out, I'd suggest that's the way you do it and not squats, because you not only are you lifting your body weight, you're lifting more on top, you know, and that's an accident ready to happen right there. You know, you don't want to postpone any longer, right? Because squats can be, you know, a damaging possible injury, right? I think Tyson Fury is, you know, gearing up for this fight. I think he's taking this fight very, very seriously. Regardless of what he says, regardless of what, you know, talk he does, I think he's just selling the fight, you know. But I think this is going to be a very tough fight for him, you know, because he's going to be challenged, you know, physically. He's going to be challenged mentally. You know, he's already actually being challenged mentally by Usyk over the last year and some months, because Usyk hasn't really fell for any of the, you know, the stuff like Wilder and some of those guys have fell for, you know. And I think Tyson looks good, though. I think he looks good. I think he's small for a reason, even though he does say, hey, he has to worry about 270 pounds of me coming at him. I still don't think he'll be that heavy. I think he'll be a lot smaller, you know. But the heaviness, if he can move with that, that's good. But if he can't and he ends up gassing out, that's a whole different issue. Because keep in mind, when Tyson fought Deontay Wilder, he was a big guy. However, you know, that's Wilder. He didn't have to do as much with Wilder. You know, he just had to avoid that right hand and not have to worry about someone with constant, you know, foot movement and footwork. You know what I mean? That's going to tire you out over time. You know what I mean? Someone that's constantly moving in front of you. And they're not just moving to be moving. They're moving to elude whatever you're throwing at them. So, yeah, you know, a lot of people need to keep in mind, Tyson was able to hit Wilder at will pretty much. Okay? When you throw a punch and you disperse missing, you're losing more energy when you miss a punch. So when you throw something, so if Usyk can make this man miss, and of course make him pay, the missing of these punches wears you out. Okay, that's energy draining. When you're throwing, and you know, and then you're contemplating landing, and you don't land, that burns a lot of energy. So, you know, that's a lot of thing, and that's one thing that, you know, a lot of people don't factor in. You know, the punches that you throw, you're not able to hit, and that tires you out. And then that also mentally tires you out because you're not landing, you're not progressing in the fight. So, you know, but leg exercises for Tyson Fury is very good, you know, because he's going to need those legs, the legs that some people say he don't have. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Tyson Fury beginning training with legs working. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.